So, give us 2 truths and 1 lie.
2 truths and a lie. I can't say it was a truth or a lie, so.
No, you just gotta tell us.
Just came home from jail. Married. 7 kids.
All right. Welcome back to another great episode of the Thevibes Podcast. I'm your host, FM, and today we have the pleasure to be doing an interview with
KIR.
What's the vibes like for the day, bro? No, I'm sorry, because I messed it up. What's the vibe? What was the vibe for the week?
My week?
Yeah, your week.
I've been hustling, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm grinding right now, so it's just I'm on a chase right now.
So let's get into your 2 truths and a lie.
I think I messed up too.
You did.
I did.
You did.
I did.
But it was like it threw me off kind of sort of because it was like, oh wait.
I think I told 2 lies, bro. I drove. I think I put 2.
Yeah, the marry and the kid.
Yeah,
that was.
How you ain't know I ain't had 7 though? What could
Man, come on, bro. Come on. You know, the crazy part is no disrespect, but when people got 7 kids, they carry themselves a little bit different. Yeah. Not saying that you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. Yeah. Like, you'd have been in here with them.
Yeah, right.
At least 1 or 2.
Full-time type shit.
Yeah, it's like, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But somebody got to go to work.
Yeah, real right. You gonna have one of them kids.
You gonna have one of them kids.
That's why you look like that. You was like, what?
Like,
right on.
All right. I'm gonna go with it. So let's get into it, man. Like, I already know, like, I don't know for the viewers, but you definitely from Haines Street.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like growing up in Haines Street for you?
It really taught me a lot, bro. I feel like if I was from somewhere else, I wouldn't have got the same characteristics or, traits that I have now. Okay. Like, if I was from another part of the city, I probably would have learned something there. I feel like that was the perfect place for me to grow up. Because, I just learned a lot, bro. I learned a lot.
Like, what was the situation? Like, mom and dad?
But my mom was in war. She was at war for some years, so.
Okay. She was in the Army?
Yeah, she just retired like last year. So
Congratulations.
It was mom, then she went away, then it was grandmom, 12, 13 cousins, same house. And that's how I was brought up. So it's just a bunch of different,
Yeah. That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't gonna get too much into it because these they be trolling. I ain't gonna go too much on mine. Damn, I had another joke for you. So how do you actually say your name? Because I think I might have messed it up.
It's KIR.
KIR.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought it was KIR.
Yeah, it's KIR.
Drawn. KIR.
You talking about?
My apologies.
A lot of people do that though.
My apologies. It will never happen again. KIR.
You good.
So, actually, what was it like growing up in Haines Street?
Yeah.
What was your childhood like?
Anybody, a typical hood, you had to fend for yourself out this joint. Even though I had a lot of family, you go through that phase where you gotta create your own name. So it was like you gotta do a lot of stuff for you and how you going. So that's how I had to grow up. I had cousins that had names around the neighborhood, so I didn't really want to follow their shadow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I had to do a lot. I didn't have to do it, but
you did it
because I wanted my own name. Yeah,
and I think that's typically how everybody like grew up. Like I grew up too in the street part. Like I obviously I became to this podcast here to actually talk to you. Yeah. But it was like my pop was somebody like my pop got caught with a lot of work on the tractor trailer. And did some time, so it was like for me, it was like they clown me every day, nigga. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, you ain't even had to do this.
What the fuck are you doing? You playing games?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna be in these streets, you playing. Yeah. So it was like I definitely get what you're saying there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But damn, this joint crazy. I actually, when did you first know that music was your thing?
Probably like 2013.
Okay.
14, something like that. I had a homie that rap, Trap Boy Rizzy, free him, but
definitely free him.
he was rapping, I was managing him, and I was playing basketball in college and shit.
Okay.
And, I feel like he wasn't taking it that serious.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was playing basketball.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Yeah.
Damn. What college you went to?
I went to a couple. I went to Manor University. I went to CCP. I went to Delaware County Community. I played ball at 2 of them.
Okay.
And Job Corps too. I played ball there.
What was your major? For I know it wasn't just basketball.
No, it was business management and sports management. I ain't gonna lie, basketball was my like
your go-to.
Yeah, I just had to get a major. Yeah, I had to get a major. So I took up business management. Then I dumbed it down to sports management so I could be connected more to the athletic director. So that was my way of getting in there. Actually, I got close to him before I got to the school. Went to the little workouts.
Damn.
Yeah,
it's a deeper story.
Yeah.
It's definitely a deeper story. So, how did that work out? Like, did you finish that or?
Nah, my last year, shit got fucked up, so I couldn't really stay. And I was trying to go to Delaware University. No, Wilmington University.
Okay.
I couldn't stay and I left, and that's when I started rapping that summer. And once I started rapping and seeing like people was like vibing just a little bit, that was enough for me to like
definitely got a vibe to you.
Take all my whole, just be focused. So
all right, you see shit got fucked up. I mean, can you elaborate a little bit more, or you just?
So I was getting financial aid. You know, my mom was in the Army, so I get benefits from
that situation.
Yeah, they was paying half, financial aid was paying half, and then my GPA went down. So financial aid was like, yo, I'ma holler at you.
That was my next.
Yeah, that shit cooked me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead.
What do you feel like why do you feel like your GPA went down?
I was in the streets, bro.
Okay.
I wasn't really locked in on nothing. Yeah.
That explains enough. Damn, because that's a deep story, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got a whole lot.
That is a deep story. So, like, all right, we're going to jump into a little bit because I don't really like glorifying it.
Yeah.
But you just said you came home off of attempted murder.
No, the attempted murder I just beat last year.
Okay.
I just came home off of some scamming shit. So they been smacking me with that for like the last 3-4 years. Shit been cooking me.
Some shit that caught up with.
Yeah, that shit always catch up. It always catch up, bro.
Always.
For real. Like,
I mean, I get that. I mean, you try anything to try to better your situation, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The internet will chew everybody.
Yeah, for real. They do.
Who inspired you? Well, you said who inspired you coming up as far as with the rap game with your man.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. What's his name?
Rizzy, Trap Boy.
Trap Boy Rizzy.
Yeah.
What was that friendship like?
That's my dog. He from my block.
Okay.
Real cool cat. He hot, man. He had a run in the DVD era with Quilly and all them. So it was like, I mean, I was kind of motivated by it when I first started rapping. Like, yeah, man, I can rap. Like, I used to scream and shit when I rapped. I had to stop that. That was like, wow.
I get, you know what's so crazy, and I forgot the name of it. I'm so sorry because I just was thinking about it. It was a song. It was like a fast-paced one.
Yeah.
It was I think it's you and the girl that's on it. I can't think of the name.
It's recent?
It's on Apple Music.
Black cover art. That gotta be Yaya. Yeah, Yaya doing that big faction.
I feel like you should have been screaming
hard
on that
hitting
one.
bass.
Yeah. I feel like you should have been screaming on that one. And I was gonna come in. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna tell you about this because I like it. It's not.
She cooked on that joint.
Yo,
she cooked. I had somebody review that joint. They was like, yo, bro, she cooked you. I was cracking up.
Yeah, and I don't feel like she really cooked you. I feel like the tone of the voice should have been a little faster.
My joint really be like. So since I started screaming when I was rapping, when I first started rapping, like now when I make music, I think about that. Like I don't be wanting to
do too much.
Yeah, I don't want to rap too fast. I don't want to scream too loud. Like I keep shit. So it just depends on the beat though. But yeah, that definitely was a good. Somebody else said something like that though. So
that was the song was dope though. It wasn't like your lyrics was trash.
Yeah,
lyrics
just
was
the tone.
Point.
It was different from her.
The tone. I feel like if the tone was up a little bit, that shit would have been murder, and it would have been a hot jump because everybody doing them fast paced beats and it's really popping off for them. So let's just jump back into it. Like, what was your first song that you dropped?
I don't even want people to look at this nasty ass shit. It's called Shana. It was nutty though. I hate it.
I was gonna ask you what trash.
I seen a video not too long ago. I was like, ew, yo, like, it's called Shining though.
But it's different timing though.
Yeah, bro.
Get yourself so great.
You got the motherfuckers that like playing old shit though. Like, yo, remember this?
True.
I'll be cooked. I'll be like,
because that's how they first, like when they actually see you and they see your interview and stuff like that, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
they're gonna go back to the beginning so they can really catch up on it. And I never really like did that myself, like to go back and look at. I want to look at new stuff because the old stuff you just
changed. You became something else.
You evolved a whole different person. Like the music is crazy. What word best describes your sound?
Damn, one word. Damn, I ain't got one word, bro.
What you got, 2 or 3 of them?
I feel like I could be lyrical, but at the same time, is catchy. Like I don't lock into I ain't Eminem or I'm making it whereas though people can embrace it, and I'm not just talking big ass words. You get what I'm saying? Because I could rap like that, but I lose a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? Well, for my target audience, I would lose my target audience. I would lose my target audience.
But since we talking about that, what's your target audience that you actually trying to grasp to?
25 to 38, 40. You mean African American or people that like hip hop or rap music? You know what I'm saying? I try not to do too much that's out of my lane. Like I ain't gonna just jump on any pop record unless it makes sense. If it makes sense, doing some shit like that. You feel me?
Definitely. Yeah. What makes you different from other Philly artists?
I just feel like, man, it took me a while. I know the business. I could just say that. I know the business, bro.
I mean, you went to school for it.
Yeah, I know the music business. Like it ain't easy to grasp. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Philly artists don't know it. So they got a buzz, but they don't know how to monetize their buzz. They don't know how to, brand themselves. They don't know nothing. I know all that. So I feel like maybe I might not have the biggest buzz in Philly, but once I do have that huge buzz, my bricks are built already. You know what I'm saying? The building ain't gonna fall because I know everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a lot. And not saying it in a bad way, like, bro, that's what people don't get.
They don't get it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna take it serious, take it serious. Like, I know somebody that's hot as shit and can make it, but they just not taking it serious.
Bro, I think all the hot artists are like that, bro. I know so many hot artists that just be like, man, I'm like, bro, you different. Like,
like, what are you doing? Like, why you playing?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And that's something that we need to talk about in Philly too. Technically just a little bit. That's why I actually started the podcast for unsigned artists that don't have a platform to actually tell their story. And with that being said, is like, bro, not only that, it's a lot of dope history in Philly when it comes to artists.
Yes.
Regardless if the streets got a hold and you went to jail, you still got that. Look at Magic.
Yeah, that's my guy too.
Look at Magic.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the fucking interview, my nigga. But that's like a great history right there, bro. It's a lot. What does the brand mean to you?
The brand the full name is Long Live Brand Entertainment. The brand is just short. Long Live Brand was made because we come from the streets. We lose a lot of friends, we lose a lot of homies. And coming up in rap, I probably lost about 20 homies. So it's like, I just was like, damn, like long live. I always found myself, long live this person, long live. So I really just made that the cornerstone of the whole label.
That's dope.
You feel me? So that's just.
Like, how do you deal with that as an artist trying to come up with the pain and the hurt? Like, do you add that into your music?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way a bean. I block it out. I'm numb. I can't cry no more about somebody dying. None of that. Cause I feel like, I think I really went through it with my brother and my best friend died in like 2020, 2019. They cooked me, bro, cause I went to jail for the attempt. Yeah. And my homie died a couple days before that. So it was like, I can't even sit in here and feel sorry for myself. I'm so focused on getting out that I gotta put it back here. When I came home, it never came back to the front. I never really dealt with either of their deaths. So every time somebody dies, just building on top of that, you just gotta put it to the back and chase your. You don't have to, but that's what I did.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna hurt me eventually when I get to a point where I feel like, all right, man, let me take a breather. That shit probably crushed me, bro. But
so is that like all right? So I mean, this you kind of summed it, but let me ask: how do you deal with mental health as a black man?
I think jail helped me a lot because I started reading more.
Okay.
I really just like me dealing with mental health. I used to think that I had to confide in somebody, but bro, I really just talk to God, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And I look back at my life, where I was and how I got out of the situation, everything I've been through, I got out of. It helped me, like, you know, clear my mind and think about getting to the future, how this is eventually gonna be over with.
Damn. I had another John for you, bro. I forgot that fast. That shit was deep. How did Haines Street shape your hustle?
A lot. I've been hustling since I was like 14, bro. That's why I said growing up around there was like special for me, because I learned to hustle. I just learned the streets. I learned to play ball. You know what I mean? I learned to do so much, sell cars. Like, I just learned to do a whole bunch of stuff. So I feel like I would never go broke because of what I learned in my childhood. Yeah, so
That's it. Because a lot of people don't really understand that. Like, it's like the hood build character.
Yeah, it do, bro.
It takes a lot to actually survive the hood.
Yeah.
Regardless if you into that life or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got people that, I was just chilling, had a podcast with kids that's in the hood that's dealing with this shit now. And it's like, bro, they traumatized, but it's like they know how to move around. And for you, because it speaks kind of sort of in your whole, not saying that they in the streets, but they friends are. And they want to further their education. They want to do better than what their friends doing, but they still my friends.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So it's like, you know, we just was sitting there explaining like, bro, everybody deals with this shit. And I think us as black men and black moms, we need to start pouring into our children and paying attention more to them. I had a deep question for you. How you feel about there's no more BET Awards?
Right?
Yeah, bro, they trying to cancel that.
Well, I just came home, I ain't hear that.
They actually canceled it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they actually canceled it.
Yeah, that's deep, because that was that was like the top of our.
Yeah.
After that, what you got? VMAs? We ain't really.
We ain't not even touching that for real.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they did that on some sneak. That's what I guess they in to talk about it. I don't think they really stopped it, but they said that this will be the last year. What's one lesson you learned running your own brand?
You don't have to know everything, but you gotta have people around you that at least know it. You know what I mean? It's not up to you to know how to promote, how to market, how to do all this. Even though I learned, if back then I would have just got somebody on my team that knew this information, I could have saved so much time, bro.
But that's the thing. And with me even coming into this, like, it wasn't a dream for me. It was more so something to do at the beginning, but now it's like I'm getting more locked in on it. Because it's like, bro, we can make something out of this. And not only what that is that like, it's so many avenues to play in this. Director. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, assistant, helping book artists. And
you need help, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need help, and I'm starting to learn that more and more and more. But it's like, bro, you gotta see the vision. Ain't no money gonna be in the beginning.
That's what a lot of people gotta realize too, though. When you get in your team, like, they gotta realize, like, yo, we ain't bringing in a whole bunch of money right now, but I mean, down the line, this is what's going.
I think this is the part that they don't understand. You go fill out an application.
Right.
They hire you. You have to wait 2 weeks to get paid.
Yeah, right.
Why the fuck do you expect to get paid
right here
one of this?
Right here. That
like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back to it, bro. Like I feel like this is a good vibe here. Yeah. Why do you show both lifestyles and music on IG?
Both as far as what? Like my personal?
Mm-hmm. Personal.
I feel like your story is the most important part of your brand. So if I just show supporters my music, they don't know what type of person I am. If you show a person what type of person you are, like a person grows with you. Yeah. So that's what your brand is, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people out there that's pieces of shit, but they make these people look like good people, and that's what bring the fans in, you know? So I would like showing the fans just how my personality is.
That's dope. What been the hardest part about balancing your music and business?
That was a good question.
Goddamn question.
It's a good question. If I'm gonna be honest, the business kind of made me dislike music. And a lot of people not gonna understand that because they ain't take the road I took trying to be CEO and artist. But you learn so much about the industry, bro. And the agenda they pushing on these young artists is like, I don't even feel like it. You know what I mean? And people think once you're an artist, even some of the top artists, they think they rich, they be broke. It's like you really have to be in control of something in your career, because if not, like you will be the last person to get paid. And it's shitty. So
that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah, it's shitty.
This mid-show game, this or that. I'm gonna throw two choices out. You pick one, quick and fun.
All right, bet.
Cheesesteak or pizza?
I don't eat meat, bro. I'm gonna go pizza.
Yeah. Meat Mills or State Property?
State Property, bro. They laid the groundwork.
Studio session or live performance?
Live performance.
Haines Street or downtown Philly? That was wild.
So wild, right?
Money Now or Legacy Forever?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go Legacy because after I'm gone, a lot of people gonna have to deal with what I left. And money not always gonna be here. I could spend all that money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna go Legacy.
So let's get a little bit into your track with KUR.
Yeah.
You got the new single out. How do you? Let's just start this. What was the studio session like? No. I don't even want to know. How did it happen? Let's start from the beginning.
Me and KUR both from Uptown. I just was talking about this earlier. We both from Uptown, so there's always a talk about, if you was from North Philly and there's an artist from North Philly, people are always gonna talk about,
collaboration.
Yeah, y'all gonna do something. But the fact that our names are similar, people kind of talked about it more. Like, I thought you was such and such, you know. So we were supposed to work years ago, but we finally, got it together. And I never noticed how, when you see artists in the industry, you be like, damn, why such and such and him don't do a song? We used to be like, damn, why Jeezy and Gotti ain't do nothing yet? They both on the same. You don't understand. It's like so many politics, and it's so, people know each other around Uptown. So sometimes it's like, I can't do a song with this person right now because that wasn't the case with us, but it was always something, or somebody was busy, so we finally got it handled, and I feel like,
it's the one.
It was special. Yeah, this song hot.
It definitely is. I was listening to it, bro.
Yeah, this joint is a good job.
I feel like it was a little short.
Yeah, everybody say, but I do that on purpose, bro. I'm not gonna.
No, that's fine. Because you leave room for other people.
Yeah, that too. But I want people to run it back. I want people to listen over and over again. Because my cousin hit me like, I learned that though, bro. I learned that from I knew it kind of before, like the last 2 years. But Boss Man D-Lo, when he come out, his songs be so short, bro.
Short as hell.
And what he said made so much sense. He was like, they so short because I know people are gonna run it back. So if I know I got a catchy song, y'all gonna keep running this genre back. Y'all gonna keep running it back.
But not only what that is it makes you want to play it over.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, this shit hot. Replay it. Repeat it. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like, it's fucked up. And you got them, I forgot the word that quick. you got these critics that actually goes in and listen to every bar, you know what I'm saying? The hook, all that. So it's like, all right, that give now y'all ain't got no choice but to but so what was the studio session like?
It was a vibe, bro. It was a vibe. I really like how KUR record. He came in, you know, we talking, we got a couple of mutual folks, so we vibed a little bit, but the way he recorded the joint was hot because he not one of the people that just wanted to hear my verse first and then, you know what I mean? He didn't want to hear my verse. He just was like, all right, let me see. And right now, he just went in. So I really like that, though, because it show you that an artist not insecure about the art. You know what I'm saying? They don't care what you say. I'm just going to say what I say when this joint drops. And I think that's why it's so hot, because we brought something different. He ain't take my flow, or it was like two different drums.
Or he ain't say, no, I got to go back in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy,
exactly. And that happens a lot of times. Artists will be like, yo, I ain't dropping that drum. I'm going to do my verse. I'm like, bro, you fucking the whole energy up. Because now you're going to try to sound like me or better, or you know what I'm saying? It's not you.
So I might as well go back in there.
Now
so come on, we're going to do it. We'll do it together.
Right, exactly.
Which makes sense, though. Like, I ain't mad at nobody for even if that happens, just make it fair, whereas though we both can feel comfortable with what was going on, because you already know how it is. Killed or be killed.
Yeah, for real.
Especially on the verse, for real. And we looking for that. Like, I think the only thing we got right now is Cameron and what's the other boy name?
As far as what, the podcast?
The two people that's beefing right now.
The actress. The actor, bro. I forget his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Something good. No. Cuban Gooden brother, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but he when that came around though, he definitely threw the bars at it. You know what I'm saying? But your song Ghetto Gospel. Yeah. What was the meaning behind it?
My homie that passed away, it took me 2 years to write that drum, bro. Like I said, when I got booked, I couldn't, everybody like, damn, you gotta make a song for Troop. And I was just like, bro, I can't even think about that shit right now. So when I finally got the time to think about it, I cried when I made that drum, bro. I ain't write it. I was out at ATL and I was drinking. We all in the studio. And I just like, my man played the beat. I'm like, yo, it gave me chills. I'm like, yo, I'm going in the studio. And I just started talking, bro. And when I say I cried on that drum, I'm like, damn, this like, this
let it out that day.
This how,
Remember you were saying, like, I feel like with life, it comes with timing.
Yeah.
What I notice about being in podcasts, like for me, I'm gonna be honest, this is my third big interview with you.
Yeah.
You're my third big interview. Like I was nervous about this.
Yeah, no.
Like this shit just came natural.
Yeah.
And I think I did okay, but
I think the city gotta do a little bit more of that though, bro.
Yeah, no, listen, bro, I'm with it.
We got to, bro.
I'm with it. Like this shit there, we need it because nobody's gonna tell y'all story unless y'all what?
Unless we tell it or collaborate with people that can tell it.
Yeah. But not only with that, my point was, it was like, niggas ain't, unless you hot, and we talking about Meek status, we talking about KUR status, we talking about Quill status, like unless you there, them motherfuckers don't really want to tell your story. Like, bro, yes, I would love to have them interviews too. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not gonna get distracted by that because that's not really my mission.
Exactly,
My mission is for the unsigned entrepreneurs, small businesses. Damn, see, I do it every time. Community activists, and also anybody that got an amazing story that just want to tell. And I love to have the mainstream artists to tell their story, but I'm not going into what the blogs tell. I want to go from the beginning, like how you started.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like really get
not the stuff, the clickbait that's gonna get you want to really hear it.
I really want to hear it because you got people that really don't know you. That want to get to know you. That's what this is all about. So you also been on Bars Unlocked. What was that experience like?
My man Lil that run Bars Unlocked. Yeah, that's my guy.
Okay.
I make sure I do that every time I drop. You know what I'm saying?
That's a smart move.
Do that every time I drop.
What song means the most to you? Well, I think
Ghetto Gospel.
Ghetto Gospel.
Yeah, Ghetto Gospel.
That was crazy because when I was listening to it, right? I'm like, damn, this joint crazy. It was a couple other joints, but that was the one that stuck to me. Like that. No, I'm gonna ask about that.
Bro, that's my top song on Apple Music, and I never understood why, but now I understand that a lot of people go through pain, bro. People gonna connect to that music more than anything.
More than anything.
You know what I mean?
You got things that come out that be hot, but you gotta realize like every day somebody going through that same thing that you just went through. And it just like you were saying earlier, like bro, like I really couldn't think about it. Like I really couldn't. But it really wasn't about you thinking about it. It was about the right moment and the right time. And the right time was the moment you heard that beat.
Yeah, that beat.
And then you say, that's it.
That's the one. I need to record this now.
And that's how naturally things should happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes it more dope. What's your studio vibe like? Like when I say that, I mean what essentials you gotta have? We gotta be a group.
Water? Nah. I don't record with a lot of people, bro. Because I like when people hear the finished product. Sometimes people don't know how that works, so they be like, oh no, I ain't like that, but I'm putting it in there for a reason, you know? So I kind of record with like probably like 1 or 2 people in the studio if I'm just going there. If a lot of people are there, they can chill, but you know, I don't want to hear no opinions until I'm done. Or you literally know how to make music and you was like, yo, listen, bro. Cause I do that a lot too. A lot of people won't admit that, but if I'm in the studio and there's somebody in there that know music and they know how to write and stuff like that, they be like, yo, I think you should use this melody, bro. Don't use that. And I be like, all right, bet, I'm gonna use that, John. You know what I'm saying? I think you need that type of stuff to make a record that's gonna be a record. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it's important to have somebody in there, but I like my piece sometimes, most of the time.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah. If someone never heard your music, what's the first track they should hear?
I got a song called Neighborhood Hero.
I heard that too.
I got a song called For the Gang and Ghetto Gospel. They my favorite 3 songs from me.
So you could pick out of them 3, which one would you pick? Which one would you make them, well, not make them, but which one would you want them to actually lock in and listen to?
Ghetto Gospel, for sure. Yeah, Ghetto Gospel's special, bro. To me, that's a special track.
Who would be your dream collab right now?
I was just talking about this yesterday. I really want to collab with Chris Brown, bro. Chris Brown is like
all-around artist.
Yeah, bro, he tough. Mike Jackson, but you know, he pop. He's way out there.
Who?
Michael Jackson. He was a different. But that's just I was inspired by somebody like that.
You're not
Chris
the only
Brown
one that said that though.
Yeah, Chris Brown he's a complete artist, bro. In my opinion.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Definitely right about that. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I'm gonna be on top of the world, bro. And I feel like I like when people ask me stuff like this because it's going track. But when I get down there in them 5 years and I look back, I know that I was like locked in on that goal. I feel like I'm gonna be one of the top artists on this side of the world, bro. Honestly, because I'm passionate about something when I do it. Super passionate. And rap ain't that's not where I'm trying to end it at. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be an icon, bro. So, you know.
You definitely going to be that.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? If you believe it, I believe it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't doubt it. I can't say, nah, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, right, for sure.
No, it's going to happen because you believe in it. And it's so crazy that, why I say that, because I believed at every moment that I took with this, it worked out for me.
Yeah. Once you think about something, that's half of the job, bro.
And just putting it out there, putting it out there to the universe, bro, it's just it is what it is.
All you gotta do is think about something and plan. That's reality, bro.
I don't even think I planned it. It just happened. I'm being honest with you, we just went into the podcast.
Yeah.
Yo, we called my cousin, cause we argue all the time. So it was an idea, y'all niggas argue all the time, let's just do a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I called him, that nigga went on board the shit the next day.
Real shit, yeah.
We was in the band though. We started in the band though.
That's right.
But we started and, due to complications, shout out to cuz, he's still around. But, I just keep it rolling until you're ready to, decide to come back.
Yeah.
What does success mean to you right now?
Success to me is accomplishing what you set out to do. I think success can come from any. It's not a certain amount of money. It's not, if you set a goal and you get to that goal, that's success, bro. It don't matter what the goal is. So I feel like that's what's going to keep people happy inside. And you asked me how I deal with mental health. That's kind of how I deal with it now.
Okay.
I look at everything I accomplished. Like, I write it down and just be like, I really can't be mad. I'm healthy. I ain't in jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you got a journal?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it,
you
bro.
need that.
You know what's so crazy?
You need that.
I was saying the same thing for myself. Like, I'm like, damn, I need a little pad instead of for like the phone. But then I thought about, like, no, you just need a pad to
bro.
jot things down.
You need a pad, bro. Them phones, I've been writing shit in my notes for so long.
It's weird, bro.
You bypass that, bro. There's so much shit in your phone.
Yeah.
So when you write something down,
you go back to look at it and you know exactly where
I write down where I want to be in the next 5 to 10 years. I got that written down. We're in jail. Got that written down, and I got down like positive affirmations for myself that I read twice a day.
That's dope.
If you study that for 66 days, bro, that's a habit. You make that a habit.
Yeah.
So
you just keep thinking it.
Yeah, you just gonna keep thinking that. That's gonna be your reality. So when you write shit down, that's really important. It's very important. Bro.
You got a deeper story.
Yeah, it's very important to do stuff like that.
So since we jumped into it, what's one thing you learned by being in jail?
Patience, bro.
I think it teaches everybody that.
Yeah, patience.
And some of us don't get it.
Yeah.
Cause I got a nigga now that nigga got 20-something years and he just still.
How much time he got in? Like,
what, like 10?
Damn. He's still
this nigga still shit.
He in there tripping.
He in there draw. He done been to 5 different jails already.
Yeah, he in there tripping. Bro.
He in there draw. But I fucks with you. That's still my man.
He probably get it together on his down, when he about to touch down.
I think now he's getting it together. It's like, all right, I don't want to get kicked the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, real shit.
This nigga was at the best joint. He was in there with the dogs.
And he left?
Bro, he got kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, that burnout too, though. When you got to go jail, that shit's dealing with too many people.
What advice would you give to kids choosing music? Chasing music, I'm sorry.
Know who around you, that's one, and learn the business, bro. Because I feel like artists that's coming up now, we really could change the direction of how the industry is, pushing all the artists. Like, yeah, make your music, but if you learn the business, niggas ain't gonna be signing bullshit contracts. Like, I just signed a contract with Warner, but what I didn't do was sign a record deal. I signed a pub deal. But if I didn't learn,
for those that don't know, what's the pub deal?
So a pub deal. I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. A pub deal will come with, like, if you got for future records and for current records, your catalog, everything you own, they'll give you an advance or they'll collect on your behalf. They can put in marketing, but it works on behalf of your whole label. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not just, unless you sign it as a artist, a solo artist, which I didn't do. I did it for my label. So now anybody I sign, I can put on that boat, like, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do, boom, boom, boom. I can get a budget for that. You get what I'm saying? It makes it easier. It's like a vehicle for the music you got that you try and put out. So I think it's real good that artists like learn the business and know, like, you ain't always just gotta sign a record deal, bro. It's licensing deals, it's distribution, it's publishing, it's 360, it's sync. It's so many deals that we can sign. Niggas just go for record deals, and that's the worst job for real. They be cooking shit.
Yeah, I think because I didn't, just like I was ignorant to know all about everything that you teaching me.
Yeah.
And it's like, just me hearing certain things, like, I think we was fascinated by the money that they was giving out.
For sure.
But not knowing how you was getting fucked at the end of the deal.
And you paying that shit like that's worse than a fucking bank loan, bro.
Yeah.
It's better to get a bank loan than if I get $1 million from a label and they give me 18 points, I gotta pay that $1 million back, but the $1 million don't come back if I make them $1 million.
Yeah.
It come back off of that 18%. So I gotta make $1 million off of 18%. That mean I gotta make 180,000 until I get to $1 million. And that's how they get their money back. You feel what I'm saying? It's shit shitty, bro. Them deals be like, you just gotta know. So like, as you ask, what I tell young artists, learn the business. If you gonna get into it, learn it. And that's how you really take over and do what you want to do. Because you can eat not being a big ass artist. You can eat a low level artist. You just gotta know the business.
I mean, it's a lot of people that actually did it as a low level artist.
Bro.
I can't think of a name right now. I ain't even gonna try that. What's next for you for 2025? We only got a couple more.
I ain't gonna lie. I got so much shit coming, bro, that it's like I said, I just signed a deal with Warner, so I'm patting myself on the back for that.
Man, listen, I'm patting you.
After this song,
that's major.
I'm dropping another song after this, but I just want people to see how I roll this out. Cause there's only we only like 4 days in. I want people to learn from how I'm dropping my music.
Okay.
And I think that's why I'm getting more detail and like, I was going to drop it before I went to jail, but I'm like, nah, I want to be home for that. I want people to see how I learned. Akon just said it the other day, like, yo, artists don't understand. When you drop something, they might not want to go to a radio station because it's low level, or they be like, no, I ain't. Every person you get, it's gonna be somebody on here that don't know me on your platform. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we need to collab so much more, because there's so many people out here who don't know you. And I just want to show artists like, yo, grind. You grind and you do the work, you get exactly what you're going for, bro, if not more.
So, I mean, so the Warner Brother thing, like, how did that come about? It's just...
Shout out my guy, Whoa, Big Money Records. He's always been my guy. He put the bug in my ear and let me know how I should do it and what I should do. And I kind of really, when I was in jail, I honestly signed it while I was in jail. And he was like the backbone of that joint. So shout out to him for that. He put everything together. But I think me knowing people, that help you a lot in the industry. That help you a whole lot. Because you don't have to do as much work. Somebody could be like, oh, yo, I can get this done for you. We can do this, boom, boom. Me and work hand in hand. So it definitely was a good situation. Definitely
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
They ain't no small time.
Yeah.
You know, it's not what the fans might have wanted for you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
And it makes sense to you because you got a destination where you're trying to go. And a lot of people don't have destinations.
Yeah, bro.
They just have
doing it
right then and there.
They just doing that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Or they taking the bag like, yo, let's give me
I get it because it fucks it up for a lot of us. And I think a lot of these companies actually prey on that, you know, most of these niggas be trying to get their family out the hood.
Yeah, that's exactly what they prey on. Let's put some money in their face.
Yeah, and it's
people should learn from like me. He literally, I just learned. They ain't get no money for the MMG deal. He got $0. I was like, dang, yeah. He was like, yo, when I signed to Ross, I got nothing.
I thought he learned.
You get what I'm saying?
From T.I.
No, he was like, yo, I got nothing.
T.I. did give him, what, let me say this stuff, because we might be a little discouraging people.
Yeah.
To actually sign them deals because
I don't think it was bad.
That's
I don't think it was bad at all,
even
bro.
With T.I.
Yeah.
Like that T.I. whole deal, which was just a distribution deal.
It give you a bigger platform. Once you link with this artist and this artist shouts your name on the track and have you certain places, everybody follows you. Everybody is like, yo, he the next up and coming thing. People support that. So
but I think we get lost at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so I got another game for you. Quick fire round before we close out. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. Favorite Philly food?
I don't eat meat, bro. So like the Philly,
I
gotta go salmon. Like,
all right, that's cool. First app you open in the morning?
Gmail.
Dream vacation spot?
Africa.
Who?
Africa.
Favorite rapper right now?
Damn, I ain't answer that fast enough. Wayne. That's making music right now?
However you want to put it. It's your thing.
Overall, Wayne. I'm gonna go Wayne.
Okay. One word to describe yourself.
Passionate.
With that again.
Ambitious. Yeah, passionate, good.
That's what I usually, do this at the end. Is there anything that we feel like that we didn't talk about, that we should have, and yeah, that's it.
Nah, I don't think it's nothing we didn't talk about that come to mind right now.
Well, if it do come to mind, we can come right back.
Yeah, I don't think it's nothing right now, but like I said, one thing I do want to say is just for artists that's, coming up, stay passionate about your craft, man. If you're going to chase it, because that shit ain't going to come to you. You know what I mean? So learn the business, chase your craft, bro, with anything you do. Oh, yeah, man. I know my guy got the event space. Y'all got to come through. Make sure y'all hit him up. Is this on the gram? Was it? It's 619 Lounge, right on the gram. It's 6196 Deluxe Lounge. Make sure you get there following. You see it right here. Book with my guy.
Hey, listen, I really appreciate your interview.
Yeah, bro, appreciate you too.
It's definitely a deeper story.
Yeah.
But I felt like we got into what we need to get into, and with time, and we'll get more.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish you nothing but the great success.
Same to you, bro.
I'm proud of you.
Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing, because you got amazing things coming.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but all love.
Yeah.
Anytime that you feel as though you need to jump on the Thevibes Podcast, because you got something to say, it ain't nothing but a phone call.
For sure, bro.
You got the direct line.
For sure, bro.
You know what I mean? But make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow. Make sure y'all follow him. And also tap into the new song. What is it?
Blitz featuring KUR. Go follow that. Follow my Instagram, KIR215_.
Yeah, I already know the vibes.
Yo, getting twisted all down Julio, throwing shots at my gang, you ain't no shooter though. Only rap nigga that's like Julio. Let me tell my story, sleep right. They ain't this since you got, I ain't even eat right. Then a little, without no street lights, can't even, and I'm on 3 strikes. Yeah, lost my dog, my brother. Fake niggas keep saying they love him. Why y'all let them slug him? Real talk now, I'm screaming fuck them. So it's sucker ducking niggas. I ain't posted up with niggas. Keep that flame on, yeah, they keep a couple with us. I swear to God, I'm a jail for attempted murder and I'm still slinging that iron. At the funeral, but I stood up, I ain't crying. My cell block is every nigga with him gotta die.